Chapter 10.11 Preparations for the 1111th birthday party. When we arrived at the bay beside Marescimar, Stella landed the time pirate gently onto the indigo waters. A pod of dolphins appeared and swam with us as we coasted towards the beach. The time pirate lowered several gangplanks and we all started to walk onto the crystal sands, feeling as if we'd been on an epic journey for several centuries. To our surprise, Darling was running along the beach, all in a fluster. "It's Miguel's birthday eve party tomorrow," she called, "and it's his 1111th birthday, so I've gone to extra trouble. I do hope that's all right." Minnow whispered to me, "I can't wait for Miguel's party." I grinned. "Same." Angel flew over to Darling, her massive mother-of-pearl wings outstretched. It only took 2 sweeps of those wings to reach Darling. Angel knelt beside her and gave the little flamingo a big hug. "So lovely to see you," said Angel, "and of course you must do everything you can to make it the party to end all parties." Darling looked as if she'd been given $1 million to spend. "Thank you," said the little bird. "I know Miguel has been grumpy over the years, over the centuries, but his sacrifice was magnificent." "His sacrifice was miraculous," said Angel. "I'm not sure how many people would have thought to intervene so cleverly and so quickly." Darling nodded. "I've taken the liberty of asking my cousin, Enrico Jones, to help me," she added. Angel beamed at her flamingo friend. "EJ will be such a help to you," said Angel, giving Darling a kiss on the top of her head. With that, the beautiful flamingo rushed away, murmuring about how much she had to do before the party feast would be ready. Chapter 10.111 Helping Darling. Still written by Ben in black ink. Angel returned to all of us. "Anyone able to help Darling, please do," she said. "She's such a brilliant little flamingo, but there's only so much she can do." "We'll help!" shrieked Stella and Jeremiah at the same time. "Us too!" cried Gode, Fun, Godette and Godot. "And us!" shouted Six and Jem. And of course Frank, Minnow, Sky and I followed everyone else to hunt out Darling and give her all the help she needed. When we found her, she fell onto the ground and cried. Stella lifted her up and hugged her. Darling looked a bit ashamed. "I just want everything to be wonderful," she said, "but I haven't slept for 5 days." Stella showered Darling with the pink and orange dust of hope, and as the little bird shivered with happiness, Jax threw indigo sparkling dust into the mix. "There," she said, "now you have hope and health. My students have been working out how to distill the indigo sea into a magical healing dust. You can be the first one to try it." Darling shook her head and curved her beak into the happiest smile. "I feel as if I could fly to the moon," she said. "I feel completely restored." "Good," said Jax and Stella in unison. "Now," said Darling, "I have a special job for each one of you, and that way Miguel's party will be most splendid." As she stood there looking so happy and bossy, I felt very proud of the little pink flamingo. All of a sudden there was a flurry of feathers as Enrico Jones arrived. "EJ," said Darling, "I cannot thank you enough." EJ stared at all of us and bowed deeply. "I've filled your freezers with frozen desserts," he said, looking proud. "Now what else can I do?" "Thank you, EJ. Thank you 1,000,000 times," said Darling.